Hey everyone, Mark Buffa here from Spectre ProShop Software, and today we will be discussing all the improvements that were just recently launched in patch 3.154. This is April 2025. We've got a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. So, one of the things over the last couple of months, we have come out with additional add-ons to your membership, which we call plugins. So we have the Arsenal Plus and the Job Board. Both of those will have some improvements in this patch. We will separate those with the rest. So let's go over some of the basic additions that we made to just vanilla Spectre. So we're going to take a bowler right now with a photo attachment that we see here at the bottom. So before, these were only visible on the screen. So let's say in this case here, we took a paper spec sheet and we wanted to log it. Before, we can only visualize it here, but now you can actually print it. So if you wanted to print that, we incorporated that here for the attachments. Next up, in regards to two-handed bowlers, so let's go grab a 200 player. So let's go get our friend Chris right here. In this case here, if I pick, let's say, a 2LS layout style, we will now see the lightning line, so Storm's famous lightning line based on the PAP, which basically calculates the hypotenuse of that triangle for the PAP. We now give you that measurement here for ease of use when selecting your layout. Another thing that we added is from pin to center of grip for 2LS layouts, you can now have a negative value, which basically means that you're putting your pin below the fingers. Lastly, is here we have also added that you can choose the increments for your dual angle layouts. So some people like doing, let's say, 37 degrees by 5 by 20. You can now choose that it goes to the nth degree instead of a 5-degree increment for the dual angle. So that is going to be the improvements to just vanilla Spectre. We will now dive into the improvements made for the plugins themselves. So let's dive into Arsenal Plus. So one of the first things that you're going to see here in your settings is going to be the suggested layouts. So if I go back to my bowler here, you will see that I have now a suggested layout tab, and this is going to be, there's no math behind this. This is just basically suggested layouts per manufacturer. So in this case here, it gives us the 6 layouts that Storm suggests for 2LS. If you switch it to dual angle, it will give you the radical suggested layouts on the drill sheets that you could find on the website. So just a little quick reference there. So if you're, let's say, a novice that's just starting ball drilling and you're having a hard time identifying layout types, this could be a really easy way to just say, okay, here, let's do something with mid-lane hook, and you see it pre-populates that for you. Next up, we now have a layout conversion tool. This is great because when I'm teaching the IPSIA HOTS classes, I always find it difficult to teach people different ways of laying out a bowling ball. In the end, if you're good at doing it one way, it shouldn't limit you to not be able to do, let's say, a 2LS or a PAL, something that might be a little bit harder for you to understand. So here, if, let's say I toggle this to VLS, it'll say, do you want to convert from dual angle to VLS? Yes, and it now gives me that conversion. So if I am more apt at just doing dual angles, but somebody gives me, let's say, a 2LS layout, I can populate that 2LS layout, convert it to dual angle, and just do my regular layout style. So very easy, nice tool that just basically improves your just day-to-day flow there. Also, in regards to the bowling ball database and the layout conversion, this is something you're going to need to turn on here. So again, go into your account settings and turn that on if you want to be able to use the layout conversion tools. Next up, we did a little bit of a bug improvement to the Arsenal Plus ball selector here. So if you are a member of Arsenal Plus, you will see the bowlingdatabase.com search field here. You also have the ability to scan using your camera. So here I've got a webcam set up, so let's give that a shot. So I'm going to now scan this special effect, 15 pounds. And we see that it scanned that, gave me the proper weight, also gave me here at the bottom all of the characteristics of the core cover combination. And another thing we improved is now these are editable. So if ever there's a ball that doesn't exist in our database, you can populate this information manually. So nice, great addition. We also added the camera feature to the serial number field, so you can scan the serial number that's on the box. And as you can see, it just quickly adds it there. So that's a nice little addition there. Next up, since we're talking about serial number, let's talk about that for the job board. So the job board is going to be all the jobs that you have on your work desk ball plugs that need to be done, things that need overnight work, etc. You can now tell the system that the serial number is obligatory. If I go down here to the job board preferences, you see here require serial number. This will be an on-off toggle. Another thing that we improved on the job board is the ability to edit the lines here. So if I wanted to just change this here to just add as an empty JOPO inner, you could just make the edit there, whereas before you had to delete the line, re-add it. So we made a little bit of an improvement there. And also lastly, you can now reorder the items. So if you wanted just to kind of move these around, you definitely can now. So just a nice and easy way to update your job board settings. So that's just a quick overview of all the improvements that we made in patch 3.154 for April 2025. Again, if you're interested in joining Spectre Cloud, please head over to spectrebowling.com. All the information is there on the website. And also just bookmark on any browser, cloud.spectrebowling.com. Nothing to download, monthly or yearly fee, very easy to access. Just reach out to us on our website if you have any questions or comments. And because of those comments, we make all of these improvements. So again, everyone, thanks for joining Spectre, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.